For the past 32 days, I have been doing
Only be here for you.
Good morning. So I'm running so late for work, but I have something to tell you guys. It's Monday the 14th, the day after I have uploaded my I went vegan for 7 days. I lied. I'm doing it for the month. I'm gonna just take my vegan multivitamins still. The typical, you know, Steph story. Basically, if we rewind to day, maybe it was day 5, and I went to Unity Diner, I was vlogging, and you see that guy that served me? Yeah, he saw me with my camera, and he happened to mention that he also does YouTube and wants to get back into it. He asked me why was it that I decided to go vegan for a week. I said I like a challenge. He set me this challenge. If I am challenged to something, I take it on. My mum doesn't currently know. The challenge is continuing. I'm gonna do this for a few different reasons. Okay. So number 1, obviously I've been set a challenge and I'm just so stubborn that I'm gonna do this. Number 2 is I don't actually think that 7 days was enough for me to experience any benefit. Apart from gas, I experienced no benefits. I think in order to give it a bit more of a go. And number 3 is I want to do a social experiment. So I'm only telling you this. I've not told anyone at work. They currently all think I'm now able to eat whatever I want. So today I went into the kitchen. There was Oreo cake, there was donuts, and everyone's like, enjoy, Steph, you can now eat it, right? And I'm like, yeah, my 7-day challenge has finished. So no one knows to see how it really feels to be a vegan. Like, am I gonna feel like an outcast? I'm gonna see if people are gonna realize this. Obviously they're gonna say like, come for lunch. I'm obviously gonna make conscious choices. So yeah, the challenge continues, but in a completely different way. It's gonna be a pretty good experiment. See, I am testing myself now. A week is one thing, 30 days is another thing. So gonna give this my best shot. Give this a thumbs up if you are excited for the social experiment of a lifetime. Okay, they're slightly burnt, but these are the Linda McCartney red onion and rosemary sausages. There is some cabbage there, and some sweet potato and normal potato wedges. And here is mashed potato that I can't have. Bon appetit!
We got it? Hey, we got it.
So I'm currently with Brett, otherwise known as Epi Vegan, since to have a book. Throughout the week I might be incorporating some of your recipes. I hope to recreate them just as well as you, we shall see. And I've literally just explained to Brett that I'm doing this undercover vegan challenge.
You're going to skip the part where everyone's asking you questions constantly, and everyone's like, why are you doing that, blah, blah. Which is quite nice actually, gives you a little break.
It's going to be interesting. Thanks a lot for the book.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm already late for another meeting. This is the first time I'll be having a Thai green curry with tofu. There's pak choy, there is also some green beans, and some rice. My brother's come to visit. I'm gonna tell you something. My brother's just said we're getting a takeaway. So you know my 7-day challenge, it finished?
Yeah.
I'm still eating vegan.
Why?
Because I'm doing it as a 30-day challenge. But you see, but you see this response. You see this response. This is the response. But my brother's basically replicating how I felt 5 days ago. I'll explain it now. They're both ordering a Domino's pizza. I just looked at vegan options and there were none. I'm just gonna make some vegan dish at home whilst they eat Domino's. This is a serious test of willpower. How am I doing this? Well, don't get too much because I can't eat the leftovers. But it also does go to show that if I actually was vegan, I would be fully excluded right now. Like, well, I am. Oh my god, this is
really... What are you saying?
Oh god. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. At least I can eat these. These are vegan. Just the red ones. The blue ones aren't vegan. Alright, I'm just gonna stop this. Is everyone crying for me right now? Okay, update. It is currently the 17th of January. I've literally just walked through the door, haven't even taken my bag off. I am starving. I've just gone to Leon, picked up a Brazilian black bean box. I put the kettle on. I'm gonna cook a whole broccoli, and I think I'm even gonna make a full-on smoothie and put all the fruit that I can find in the kitchen. I'm gonna even put some protein powder in there because, like, okay, without me exaggerating, I genuinely feel like I am wasting away. My energy for the past few days has been so low. Yeah, I'm drained, and this challenge has now been set. I'm not gonna throw the towel in. I will keep going, but as open as I am to this, it's just not working for me. I'm constantly hungry. All I'm gonna say is meat is definitely a lot more filling than meat substitutes and vegetables. I'm open to this whole thing, but I'm struggling. Like, 7 days was okay. 30 days, it's a different story. Yeah, it's called the Brazilian black bean. I asked for the most filling meal, and this is what I was given. So I'm gonna have this, add even more beans, and then yeah, I'm gonna make a shake, which again is something that I wouldn't do. I wouldn't normally ever consider making a shake over eating something, but I plan to upload the second part of my I went vegan for 7 days video, so I really need to crack on. But yeah, just honest update, this is hot. An entire bowl of broccoli. I've got my rice and Brazilian bean vegan meal, and I've also got 1.5 glasses of like a protein smoothie, just for your information. There is my absolute favourite pizza in this fridge, Domino's, yeah, which, you know, is just there chilling on top of tofu, which I'm also going to try and see if I can, you know, make a little bit better, because in my first week of going vegan, I don't think I really put enough preparation into it. So I've just looked at some of the comments on my first video. Okay, let me just read a couple of these comments. Although, by the way, I'm just gonna say I have had really positive comments, but like I said, I genuinely feel that people really need to take a step back. As I said in the video that I'm going to be uploading today, it's not about being perfect, it's about making progress. And, you know, if all of us made a few more switches, then we could all have a, you know, a huge impact. And I just never thought that like a plant-based diet is really one for me. But as I've said, I'm willing to give it a go, and I'm very open-minded. And here I'm seeing comments like, go vegan for life, not for a day or a month. Now, I understand that people are passionate, but if a former rapist goes back to raping, then that person never really understood things in the first place. If you know in your heart that something is wrong and cruel, then how can you ever go back to committing that action again? It is simply out of the question. Of course, everyone is entitled to their own opinions, but there's no need to bash someone for trying, you know? Like, are you really gonna make progress if you have people that are basically saying, like, you're either in or you're out? Like, is that really the right mentality? You know, once you're in, that's it. You have no choice over the way you choose to live your life. Anyway, I'm not gonna go into it. I'm gonna carry on eating my food and trying to make progress, you know? It didn't fill me up. The rice, the beans, the smoothie, the other smoothie. I'm now having a tea with oat milk and a vegan protein ball. Enjoy your meat, you carnivores. Yeah, I can't try that out, unfortunately. That's what I would normally opt for. Instead I've got tofu. It's daily struggles. Enjoy. Come to a Starbucks because I'm cold and I need oat milk in my tea. The only vegan option for dessert here was a vegan tea cake or something. It's about that size. So I'm just going without, and I've run out of I've run out of snacks. I've eaten all the snacks in my bag. So I have just made it home. I uploaded part 2 of I went vegan for 1 week. Still went vegan. Still vegan. Still vegan. Shoulder has pretty much dislocated now from taking this home. But I just wanted to say a massive shout out to Kate. Kate, thank you so much for sending me this all the way from Australia. Look at how many stamps there are on this thing. That is crazy. All I know is that it says full description of goods, food. 19th of January, gonna make oats. Currently looking through this book that I got from Brett and watching vegan what I eat in a day videos, because I've realised I really need to start making food which is a bit more filling.
A cup of pure peanut butter, a clove of garlic, a teaspoon.
Did she say peanut sauce? See if I can find that recipe with peanut sauce. She's got lovely photos. So for lunch I am going to have this, which is basically what I had at lunch yesterday at work. I think butternut squash curry, which is a bit now squashed because obviously I took it home and it was in my bag. Rice, and then there is a bit of salady stuff here and some carrots. I'm gonna add some butter beans to it, and whoo, the final product. It's a big fat plate. But yeah, I need volume, so just added some spinach too. Then I've added some butter beans. Not bad, eh? Not bad. The plate is pretty much bigger than my head, isn't it? I think it's aubergine there as well. Some rice, some butter bean, if I can actually pinch it. That's really good.
4 types in there.
I did, however, I'm sorry, I left a little chili. I had one and my mouth went on fire, so just gonna leave that there. Look at me with my little tree plant here in the corner, sprucing up the frame. I'm still hungry. So, gonna have a mango and a tea with, I think, like a vegan snack of some sort. That's my update. How's my skin looking? Am I looking
delicious?
Is it looking rejuvenated? Vegan BCAAs, strawberry and raspberry flavour. I'm going to attempt to make something a little more substantial for dinner.
But lunch was quite substantial as well.
Yeah, I mean, lunch was somewhat substantial, but I've got a bottomless pit. I've got worms in here. They consume everything. I've come with reinforcements. Got some beans, got some butter beans, baked beans, basically every kind of bean. I'm gonna get some sweet potatoes and then gonna absolutely load it up with all kinds of beans. What a night. Actually fully loading this up with beans. Update, it's amazing. I'm finishing all the beans. I've got broccoli on the go, mushroom sausages, gonna have some spinach as well, and some beans, because beans. My mum is about to have an omelette. I feel like my thoughts are just kind of going up and down. Like some days I think, really, why am I doing this? But going strong. Got this, Steph. Also, I finished my first carton of oat milk. Milestones have been hit. Oh my god, look at my face. It looks like I've been beaten up. I've just got home from work. I'm still in my coat, but I'm feeling hungry constantly. Like, constantly throughout the entire day. I'm eating big fat volumes of food and nothing is filling me up. Every single night I am literally binging on peanuts, peanut butter, just whatever I can find that's vegan in the cupboards. Anyway, for dinner, gonna make some kind of tofu noodle concoction. Gonna show you right now. Got some garlic and chili and onions to fry first for more flavour, and then do the tofu. Veg is gonna go with the noodles, and then a black bean stir fry sauce to bring it all together.
Okay, Cherise. So I've been chosen for you for
Never tried these noodles before, so we shall see. Good morning. I'm currently sipping on a chocolate berry and banana vegan protein shake. I love it. I'm currently working from home. I do this very, very rarely, and you know, I usually do go into the office, but I asked my manager if I could stay at home. Mainly because I'm drained. My energy levels are just not normal. Only thing that's changed is my diet. I'm starting to see that this personally for me is not really working. Again, I'm happy to make switches, but cutting out certain elements of my diet, I feel like it's weird. My body just doesn't feel normal. I feel like I'm lacking something. The only thing that's lacking is the things that I've cut out of my diet. So I wasn't going to put this in, but you know, I'm kind of just wanted to show you an honest representation of what going vegan for 30 days how it would impact me. And yeah, okay, so this is the point in the video where I give you full permission to call me a joke. Comment down below, you are a joke. It's currently 11:31. I've eaten some fruit, I've had a tea, I've had some snacks, but I'm hungry, so I'm about to have lunch at 11:31. Judge me. I've got leftover noodles from yesterday. I feel like having kind of like this fake meat helps me just feel like I'm eating kind of the food that I would normally eat. Okay, so here's lunch. Okay, this is a ridiculously huge pile of these noodles, and then I've got 3 sausages and some broccoli. I'm gonna have this and then dessert of some kind. Just got home and I have a bag of mixed leaves in my bag. So today has been a very, very long day at work, and one of my colleagues decided she'd be nice. She basically went out to get some lunch, and because I was in a meeting, she bought me lunch. And when I came out of my meeting, I got to my desk, and on my desk was a post-it note which said, "Your lunch," and there was a bag of lettuce and a packet of roast chicken. She left it on my desk and said, I bought you lunch so you don't have to go out to get it because I know you're really busy. And so I've got the lettuce and I gave my manager the chicken. So Colette, if you're watching, I'm so sorry, but I am still doing this 30-day vegan undercover challenge. So yeah, that was hard. But at the same time, it was very, very weird. I then later came out of another meeting, and then another colleague came up to me and said, "I have a very strange thing for you." And I was like, what? And she basically had bought me a vegan croissant. It was black, like charcoal colour. It looked so, so strange. I lost the chicken, but I gained this vegan croissant. Anyone ever seen so much veg in their life? Courgette, sweet potato, carrot, cauliflower, onion, potato, aubergine, the hugest tray. Some couscous getting done here. So it is currently the 24th of January, Thursday. It is day 18 of the 30-day vegan challenge. Here are some things I can't eat. There's chicken curry there. There is non-vegan things basically. So what I'm gonna have is, I've got some leftover rice. I'm gonna heat up some rice. Got some leftover vegetables and spinach potato concoction. Those are fried potatoes, are some stuffed mushrooms. Anyway, I'm gonna put some things together and hope for the best. I'm also gonna ask Google if these things are allowed. And I'm currently doing a My Protein order. And look at me! I'm gonna get more vegan protein balls because these are just so, so good. Got through all the peanut ones. It's gonna be peanut. Very good. So if you've not yet tried out the vegan protein balls from My Protein, check them out and use code NUTTY to save up to 35% off. I feel like every day I look worse in these. So it's day 19 of the 30-day vegan challenge. By the way, I'm getting so many questions on Instagram saying, what is going on? I'm seeing plants, are you still vegan? What is going on? Everyone's freaking out, and I'm just like, just wait. About to have my first vegan chili con carne, chili sin carne. I've been seeing Mo Farah advertise this for so long, and I'm finally gonna try this out. The beans, the good old beans. Chuck that in there, beans in there, bish bash bosh, and I'm confusing everyone because obviously we know I'm not actually eating chili con carne. It tastes okay, but the texture isn't there. It's kind of like just soft. I did slightly mock the texture, but I've just finished that and I'm about to go for more. Never fear. I'm still clearing plates, even with vegan food. No discrimination here. I'm just here watching Nick Dompierre absolutely annihilate these chicken wings. Oh, and now he's taking the meat off the chicken and putting it on the pizza. I'm actually, my mouth is watering. So I ran out of normal oat. So I've had to use these, which are like way thinner. And then I've added some bananas, some of these goji berries, some of this because I found it in my cupboard, and I've used a bit of this banana and cinnamon protein. So it's been an hour since I had breakfast and I'm already hungry. I just downed a whole pack of blueberries in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna have some oat cakes, I've not actually opened this yet, with some triple nut butter, and instead of strawberry jam, I've actually got this. It's such a good combo. So yeah, peanut butter and coconut jam, I can highly recommend. It sounds really weird, but it really goes, trust me. Oat cake number 4. I want to make lunch soon, I'm not gonna lie. Currently boiling a whole broccoli. I've got some salad. I've got some leftover veg. I've got an entire bag of lentils. Look at all those lentils. No such thing as going overboard here. Look at the amount of broccoli that's chilling on here. And that is a whole pack of lentils, which supposedly serves 2 people. I'm gonna have some hummus and carrots on the side and some bread. Little chicken nuggets. And look at that pizza. I'm gonna have some corn, I think. Oh. And I have the corn chili that was left over from yesterday. And yeah, that is in my eyesight.
Something I just found that is just perfect for you.
Gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, 0 calorie, vegan.
Nice.
This is my life. This is gonna be a very weird update. So it is the 27th of January. Now I just want to point out, before I accepted this 30-day challenge,
for every day that I get up at 6 AM, she has to be vegan.
I said 2 months ago I essentially booked a table at the Duck and Waffle to take my mum and my brother out. So anyway, I was willing to reschedule this date. I spoke to my family about it, emailed Duck and Waffle, and a few days into the challenge, George then said to me, Steph, I'm gonna need a day of grace.
It's my friend's birthday and I needed an exception. I was never gonna get up at 6 AM. I didn't get back until 7 AM.
So I said, fair enough. How about you have this one morning off and I will then go for this meal that I had booked.
So my forfeit was I have to do 72 push-ups for every hour that I'm not up after 6 AM. I slept in until 2, so I have to do 576 push-ups today.
I also feel like this is gonna really confuse people because no one understands what is going on the vegan front. I've had so many questions on Instagram, and I'm probably gonna post today's lunch on my story, and obviously it's not gonna be vegan, so everyone's gonna be completely confused. Yeah, later I'm going for drinks and for food. So as I said, even breakfast, I just continued eating like my normal vegan breakfast. So it's currently day 21 of 30. I'm in Eat on my lunch break. I've just spent £6 bloody on this. This is like That's not filling anyone up. It's super loud in here, but I am at Beer and Burger. I've just had to order the vegan burger. Some super slaw, because that's also vegan. It slightly hurt my soul saying no to halloumi fries, buffalo wings, and mac balls. It's currently the 28th of January, so I've got 9 more days to go. It's kind of quite chunky. It's alright. I'm hoping it tastes good. And I have some super slaw over here. Wings that I cannot eat. A burger that I definitely cannot eat. Oh my god, how good does that freaking look? This is vegan, by the way. It was like the only option I could get. And I can't have those. I have some kind of cauliflower soup thing, and oh my god, my friend's just given me the leftovers of his halloumi salad. Like, I absolutely love this. My mouth is watering, but I can't eat that halloumi. I'm gonna eat everything else and then leave the halloumi and give it to somebody else. And it's January the 30th, so 7 days left. That's just proof that I'm not eating the halloumi. It's actually upsetting that I can't even choose the vegetarian options. There's no tofu, so I've got some kind of salad-y concoction. It's got to this point, guys. You're currently in my fridge. I've actually just opened the fridge to just sniff the paella. It's got chicken and chorizo, but instead I've opted for oat milk. I've also got nuts on the side. And by the way, don't judge me for drinking straight out of the carton, because I am the only one consuming this milk. I'm still pretty much every night consuming my body weight in peanuts. By the way, I'm aware that the past few days has been a little bit disjointed, as I've been out every single day this week. It's just very difficult eating out when the other people aren't vegan. I'm just gonna try and hold back the tears because there is a burger in front of me. Really difficult. Okay, so I finished work, sprinted here. My hands are completely and utterly numb. A friend of mine, Brett, he's got a book launch, and I'm here for a 3-course meal. Who am I to turn down a 3-course meal? I'm gonna eat some food, and then I'm gonna go and have some drink. I'm guessing everyone here is vegan. Cheers.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
You had me at...
I've seen that new vegetable campaign called Vegan Perspective.
I got asked if I want some more starters whilst I wait for the mains. Who am I to say no?
So it's the best when you arrive and there's There's so many toes to be asked for with a hair.
Oh my god, look at the dessert.
Yeah, exactly, you can use that.
Is it a chocolate?
Peng delight.
Peng delight, okay.
With ice cream and soy cream.
I love that it's like London's version.
Although kind of
What's the idea?
yeah, that's interesting.
I happen to mention that I am basically the only non-vegan at this vegan event.
Cheers.
What did you think when I was like, by the way guys, I'm not vegan?
I thought it was really cool. Like, I think it's nice that you came to a vegan event. Like,
I didn't feel like an outcast. Like, you know, once I was like, oh, by the way, just so that everyone was aware. But then it's not like I've been like.
There's this misconception that like veganism is some kind of cult, and like you can only come and hang out with us if you eat vegan food or if you're vegan, and it's like it's not true. Like,
it didn't make a difference to me when you said you were vegan.
Exactly. As we were saying, like there are a lot of people that just have a lot of strong opinions and then try to put that on other people.
It's
and it's just like, calm down. Like we can all make our own decisions. There's no need to push it on anybody else. And so that's why it's just been really nice evening, really, to just like hang out.
It was really nice to meet you. It's such a nice evening.
Oh, thank you guys.
I'm that random guy from the coffee shop giving her a book.
Yeah.
This is the book. There we go.
Yeah, so he basically cooked for us all, and the food, oh my god, it was amazing.
Thank you.
The starter was my absolute favourite.
Yeah.
When you asked if anyone wanted more, and I was like, hey.
I've not even asked if she wanted it yet, she was like taking off her plate.
February the 1st, I've actually been taking these A to Z vegan multivitamins just for extra goodness. I've just made a smoothie with banana, berries, peanut butter, and I've added, what is it, vegan protein chocolate blend. Last night was good. Got in about 3. Absolutely outrageous, but you know what life is all about, eh? But my manager has picked me up. He's hit me up with a Greggs. I've literally just got home. It is Friday, thank the Lord. I've literally just walked through the door. This is gonna be my first night in way too many days. I've literally been out every single night since Sunday night. And it wasn't a great start to the week getting in at 3 AM on Sunday. So apologies for my face. I'm literally so drained. I slept so little last night as well. So yeah. Been a very, very long week, but I just thought I would check in because I am really causing a stir now. So yesterday I posted on my Instagram a photo of a throwback of me eating just McDonald's. Yesterday I felt really tested because one of my colleagues basically ordered McDonald's and asked me what do I want, and like I had already had lunch, but like that wouldn't have stopped me normally. And I basically said no, I'm okay, and he just looked at me and literally said, what? I'm gonna expose you to all your Instagram followers. Steph has like turned down food, what is going on? I basically had to sit at my desk whilst my colleagues literally sitting around me are just there munching McDonald's. Oh my god, I was drooling. Anyway, I went to the bathroom and basically had a mini meltdown and just said like, I'm really struggling with this challenge. And then I got so many DMs from people saying, oh my god, like what is this challenge? What is going on? So just to add to the slight confusion, I did a story this morning basically asking you guys, yeah, what is this challenge I am struggling with? Guess it is go. So many responses. So people are like, no milk products, are you doing intermittent fasting, no bread, no McDonald's, no nut, keto diet, only eating out, supermarket challenge, pizza challenge, nothing but meat for a month, no takeaways, no processed meats, no alcohol for a week, which clearly I would have failed because I've drunk alcohol every single day this week. I think you can probably still tell. Fruitarian, like there are some crazy guesses on here. Dairy free, only to sleep a certain amount of hours a night. Would have smashed that. Not cooking for a week. Obviously, because I want to keep this still low key, and I have here and there posted some plant-based meals, but because I don't want people to clock on, I have had a few people say veganuary, and obviously I've responded saying no, I'm not doing veganuary, because obviously it's now the 1st of February, which would have meant that if I was doing veganuary I would have finished by now, but I'm doing this until the 7th of February. I can be like, no, I'm not doing veganuary, but like obviously I kinda am, but you know, adds a bit of suspense here. I did also make a point of posting that one meal off that I had at Duck and Waffle, which, you know, obviously I explained, throwing people off because I'm like, well, I ate duck on this day. So many people have asked if it is that I'm tracking my food intake. Never. Usually on a Friday I go out on a team lunch, and like today one of my colleagues was like, oh, come with us, we're going to this Chinese place. So I looked at the menu, nothing vegan, nothing. Basically had to lie and say, oh, I'm just not feeling it, you know. Would have loved to have Chinese. I can definitely see that I'm having to kind of step back from situations. I only have good things to say about these sausages, and some garlicky mushrooms, tomato sauce to go with the pasta, brown and white, because we don't discriminate against any kind of foods around here. This actually does say serves two. Definitely demolish that in one sitting. It's real handful bar. Just wanted to point out that this bar is amazing. And I'm also gonna watch Earthlings, which was my forfeit for eating at the Duck and Waffle.
Branded.
Oh my god, my mum's crying. You just eating chicken and chorizo whilst I had my veggie sausages. I think my mum's gonna do this challenge after this. Trying out some veggie burgers, but realised that these brioche buns aren't actually vegan. So yeah, I've subbed the brioche for an extra sausage. Okay, so for lunch, basically just assemble the salad, the falafel, and the bread. Basically shoving the falafel into the pita pocket. Do you even falafel? I'm just basically squishing falafels as I eat. Pro tips out here. 3rd of February. For dinner is very random. I just made some gains. Shake, which has protein powder, it has oats, berries, banana, and peanut butter, of course. I'm gonna have, very random, a lot of broccoli. Beans on toast. I don't know why I'm doing this so neatly, because I'm clearly gonna eat the entire pan. But just for now, you know, just for show. Beans on toast. And this shake from heaven. So it's Monday the 4th of February. I thought that, as you've been seeing on the screen, basically tomorrow would be the last day. But according to George, I finish on the 7th of February and not the 5th of February. Today I have one confession to make. Today I had lunch, and after lunch I was still hungry. So this is after lunch. I had grape, an apple, banana, 2 packets of dark chocolate rice cakes because they are the vegan ones, 2 peanut naked bars, and I had a vegan protein cookie, and I was still feeling hungry. I had a tea, and then I had a Coke Zero. So I went into the kitchen and thinking, what else can I eat? So I had some nuts, literally just had a handful of pretzels. And then I realized they're not actually vegan, they're sour cream. So I apologize, that was my bad, my mistake, I didn't realize. Dinner, gonna have a lot of vegetables. I've got couscous here, and gonna have something else. Too much footage, so I'm gonna eat this up and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. 5th of February. And today there are going to be major issues. My CEO's birthday. So yeah, there's gonna be, look, there's ham, cheese, eggs. How many cakes are there gonna be?
There's gonna be like 5, 6 cakes.
That I can't eat.
That you can't eat, no.
By the way, I've let my friend James in on this, and
I know the secrets.
Seriously?
I know the code.
How am I gonna do this?
You're gonna do it.
Yeah, but when people say to me, Steph, why aren't you eating cake? What am I even gonna say? I can't do this. Today's gonna be the hardest day ever. Can we just all pray for Steph right now, okay?
This is strudel.
Who's cutting all this bread?
So double bread. Yeah.
Can we just appreciate that there is apple strudel right there? And I'm having apple in oats with peanut butter. It's Tuesday the 5th of February. You guys know what kind of a day I've had today. Basically full test of willpower. Also just want to point out, whilst I'm eating my lentils here, that today I said no to everything presented in front of me. I even put cheese on the table. Cheese, ham, apple strudel. Cakes, chocolate cakes on the table. I helped lay these things out, being unable to eat it, and the 2 so-called vegans in my company, I sat there and watched them eat apple strudel. Yeah. In fact, I even caught one on camera. That's when the willpower comes out. One more day to go. I've got sweet potatoes. That chicken is definitely not for me. I know I've probably had these so many times now, but you know, they're super easy and I have a very busy life, let's be honest. Salad, sweet corn, and then I have mixed veg and couscous. So literally gonna concoct a pile of goodness, and then, oh my god, tomorrow is the last day! Woo! Thursday the 7th of February. Today is the final day. I'm the first person in the office, by the way. I've been up since 3:45 AM. Look, the lights are off in this building. Yeah, Today's the day I finally get to tell my colleagues why I've not been going to lunch with them, turning down everything they offer me. Remember that day when we were having our team lunch over there and you were like, Steph, why the heck have you chosen the vegetarian option? So you know how like the past few weeks, you've literally been saying to me, Steph, why haven't we had any lunch together?
I've taken it personally.
I know, you've been taking it very personally. When you were ordering McDonald's and I said I didn't want any McDonald's and then you've offered me donuts 359 times and I've kept on saying no.
Yeah.
It's because for the past 32 days I've been doing a vegan challenge. No! Why? Today's my last day.
What?
32 days. 32 days. 32 days. Undercover. I did it for 7 days, like with everyone knowing, and now this is the undercover one.
That's why you're so shifty as well. I was asking you.
Yeah, now I can finally tell people because I was doing undercover to see like what it actually feels like. Like, am I gonna feel away from the team and stuff? And I have. Like, there have been team lunches where I've not come to them because I couldn't. 7 days was like, why would you do that? And today's my last day.
Well done. How are you celebrating?
Do you remember that day you were like, I'm gonna tell your followers, how have you turned down food?
I do.
This is why.
Why?
This is the same response my brother gave. See if I would like feel excluded, and I have. You know that Chinese lunch? Oh. There was nothing vegan, and on Slack I was like, yeah, just not feeling it. I was feeling it. I was feeling it.
Thanks for the chicken cut.
That chicken? I had to give it to Dave. I had to. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know, and I couldn't eat it. I'm very shocked.
I'm still going over the shop.
Well, you turned down a McDonald's, which is the first thing that time that's ever happened, so...
I've been turning down donuts in this office every single day. Currently at Absurd Bird, and last time I came here I basically ordered the entire menu, but like obviously eating like chicken and everything. So this time around, come here to try out the vegan menu. So basically I'm thinking we just order every vegan thing on that menu. Yeah, vegan chicken and waffles, the mac and cheese, vegan bites, literally just getting everything green, right? Personally, I'm gonna say buffalo chicken fillet. I'm so done with chickpeas. By the way, I'm with George, the person that forced me into this. Okay, literally ordered the entire menu. We have a burger here, vegan bites, is this mac and cheese?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this. It kind of looks like bits of bacon. Yeah, it is. Tenders, the chicken and waffles, sweet potato fries, and rum cocktail. Yeah, I'm most looking forward to this. I'm about to drizzle the maple syrup all over this. And that burger looks really good. The chicken and waffles are literally amazing, and it actually tastes like chicken. It's bizarre, and that is beautiful as well. Let's do this mac and cheese.
Does it taste better than chicken stuff?
Not better, but it tastes good. It tastes good. Smoky, but it's really good.
That's really good.
These are like
flour wings or something.
It's broccoli. Hey, look how many things we got. It's great. Taste testing this burger. It's okay. Baked chicken in my teeth. I think the chicken and waffles win. They're solid. Mac and cheese also solid. But the waffles, like a straight 8.2 out of 10. You're gonna get this mac and cheese, and you put it basically in the burger. Excuse my fingers and all that. So I'm gonna put that there, and then chicken tender.
Yes.
Dip it in there, put it in there, and that is the burger. That. But when I take a bite and it goes everywhere. Shit.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm just dipping this in the mac and cheese. Look at that. I can't do that.
See what, fitness? Yeah.
Voila, everything cleared. I think they even took some plates away. Yeah. To anyone watching this, I actually said that I'm not even jealous of the table next to us that is eating chicken. Like, I actually said that. It made this guy so happy. I think I'm gonna end this like video here. This is day 32 out of 32 going vegan, which is mad. It's mad. Something that I never thought I would ever do. And of course, it was as a result of my protein challenging me to do it for 7 days. But then George making me do this a whole month. So I started this on January the 7th. It is now February the 7th. If you haven't liked the video, please give the video a thumbs up for the fact that I have done this. Right, I'm just gonna do a quick roundup. I'm not transitioning, however it has made me way more open-minded and now no longer look at vegans like I've now made the switch to oat milk for life. Like, I am no longer drinking the milk I used to, so that and like all the easy switches, like I'm game for that. And I'm also thinking that like even 1 day a week I'll eat fully vegan, 1 day a week, because that now seems like nothing. Like, I've done 32 days. 32 days. Doing this undercover, it did make me realize that I was at times excluded. I was excluded from some things. You'll see it in the video. It wasn't easy. Temptation was mad. My willpower is on another level. I'm just gonna say that right now. Working in the office that I work at, like, it's not optimal for somebody doing a vegan challenge. Let me tell you that, it is not. I've like said no to maybe roughly, I'm gonna say 9 boxes of donuts. I've gone through the wars and back, but I've come back a more open-minded person, and I get it now. Like, before I didn't, and now I feel like I understand why people do it, and I respect people that choose to go vegan. Before this challenge, I would have never said that. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry I talked to Britain, but give the video a thumbs up for the fact that I went vegan for 32 days. Okay, so this is supposedly what I've saved, yeah?
Yeah, for the last 30 days.
33,000 gallons of water.
Just in 30 days, yeah, well done.
I'm aware that a lot of the video was me kind of feeling annoyed and agitated and irritated because I was like getting home from work and I was like really hungry, and like, you know, I'm a hungry person, so when I'm like hungry, I'm like really hungry, and like unfortunately George has had to put up with so much of this.
I think every time she wanted to eat an animal, she would message me, kind of just losing her shit.
And before you even start to tell me how many amazing vegan options there are, I will tell you how many amazing foods there are that aren't vegan.
How difficult her day is and how hard she's finding it. What a difficult challenge it is. It's the hardest challenge she's ever done.
No, it actually is. It's been harder than running 100 kilometers.
It's been a fun challenge, and the aim of this was to, like Steph was saying, she feels more open-minded about it all now.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely did you think, I was gonna?
I didn't trust you even a little bit. I was so convinced that you'd be cheating, like almost every day.
No! You have to watch the video for it. In fact, all of you are just gonna have to take my word for it. I wasn't recording the whole day. Like, I've got a job. I'd be fired if I was like just vlogging all day. So I barely vlogged at work. I filmed most of my dinners, and like breakfast, like, you know, I basically eat a vegan breakfast every single day anyway, because I eat oats and peanut butter and stuff. So yeah, you guys are just gonna have to take my word for it. But when I commit to something, like, I do it. I see no point in like cheating. Like, I would literally cheat myself, and I know people just say that, but I genuinely see no point. Woo! I don't know what this drink is. Wait, I need to finish this one. Last but not least, stay nutty, my friends.
Only be here for you.